Come join in on the fun and grab your glue gun. It's the Preppy Crafty Girl Show.
Hey everyone, it's Jonna, the Preppy Crafty Girl, and I am here today for a thrift haul. I am trying to get this stuff up and off the floor so I can get to work, and I need to get things put away. So let's just get started. I went to a couple of my favorite thrift stores with some friends, and I'll tell you what I found. I found some of these really cute Ideal cookbooks, which I'd never seen before. This is the Ideal's Junior Chef Cookbook. It's just adorable. And this one is from 1978. And I just love that it has the black and white. And then it also has, look at the dolls having a party. Very cute images in here. Look at the dollhouse. Is all decked out. You got Snoopy. And just fun. So be on the lookout for this junior cookbook. The other thing that I have, is the Ideals Family Cookbook. I love the fondue pot. I have an orange one like that. And yes, I do use it. Does this have a date? I'm gonna say it is 1974, but the images are, oh my goodness, I just love the 1970s retro. And I wasn't sure if I should get this or not because I have so many cookbooks, and as you know, I'm still working on those 12 cookbook journals. They are going to be massive. So just saying, look forward to seeing those when I do them. Go with the Golden Bookshelf of Natural History Insects book. I'm not a real big insect lover, but there were some things in here like butterflies. There's all kinds of stuff that you can fussy cut out, just beautiful flat page images. And so I kind of went with that, and then I may end up just selling this book as is. Of course, I found a couple of little golden books. I try to pick them up whenever I can because I know people love these. Here's the Pokey Little Puppy. We all know what that looks like. I don't even think this one has been opened. This is a fourth printing in 1982. This is, I love the old Target. Oh my goodness. I love the old Target sticker. This one is from 1979. It does have a pencil mark on the front, but the rest of it is really in good shape and has great images to fussy cut or use the pages as is. Mini Horizons. This is a mini canvas painting. And I thought the images in here, because they were black and white, they'd be so fun to watercolor and make journal cards from. It even tells you what colors you can use. But I thought the images, like this one right here, would be just an amazing. Oh, even those, the old hanging baskets from the 70s, the macrame. But like this right here would be great size too. And so the black and white images, and then the colored images are fun to cut out also. But I was really thinking about these black and whites, that they'd be amazing to watercolor in. The Birds, Life's Nature Library. I thought this was a pretty cool book. It is 1963. But look at the pages. Oh my goodness. Besides the photography, they have also like different schematics. And different like x-rays. What? This is peacocks and owls, and this is an amazing book. Really cool images. So I did pick that up. I'm gonna get these off. I found Popeye and Garfield. This one's from 1978. This is from 1979. Apparently they gave these away at Burger King, and I just picked them up because I thought they were fun. I have a collection of these stir sticks with the whistle on them from when I was a kid, and I thought they'd be cute to be put in here. Or swizzle stick, any other swizzle stick collection I have. I have a collection of swizzle sticks from when I was singing on the road. And so I may end up putting them in here. Very cute, and putting them on a shelf. Okay, I saw these boxes. I knew right away that they were piano rolls. First off, look at this. Look at this, how retro that box is. Amazing. This one is called Fly Me to the Moon. Now, these are not older ones. I'm going to say these are probably 1970s, maybe. It doesn't have any kind of date on them. They are white, and they do have the words, which I love that these have the words on them. But these are great for coffee dyeing, tea dyeing, eco dyeing, because they are thicker paper than, I've got several of the really antique ones, and this one's called Elmer's Tune, America's Finest. Yeah, there's not any kind of date, but I'm just going off of here, probably 60s, 70s. Just going off by the colors. There's no date. It says Robbins Music Corporation 1941, but yeah, so there are those. And then I picked up this. I knew what it was when I saw it, but there's nothing on here, so somebody must have bought it and just donated it and didn't use it, or maybe they got several, or it wasn't what they thought. But this is one of those craft sheets, the heat sheets. Oh, there's two in here. There's a small one, but then there's a nice big one. And these are great to put on your craft. You know, they're that heat craft mat. Okay, let me get this off. Oh, I came across another sewing kit. My sewing kit sold to my sweet friend Sandy. And I ended up finding another sewing basket, and I just left it as is, just like I found it. This again is going to be going up in my shop. I think this is a repair. I just think it's so sweet because it's probably some husband did it for his wife with his little leather shoe strap. And but it closes it just fine. It works great. And then you have some pinholes, of course. Is going to be expected, discoloration and stuff, but I just went ahead and left it with all the fun little treasures right in here. There's some vintage buttons, some wood spools, some Singer sewing machine stuff, and then whoops, and then in here there's a little pink colored pin cushion, the JP Coast darning and mending, and there's all kinds of vintage buttons in the bottom, and then that actually has the thread still in it. It's very fragile. Some old but not so old usable thread right here. Oh, there's another button, and there's some vintage pins. Some little seed beads. There is this some kind of threader tool. Frog, an old frog closure. This thing is really interesting. I just love the box. It's a buttonhole and darns with your own sewing machine. So it's some kind of, I don't know if it's all in there. I haven't opened it, but it's great. nostalgia, if you want to do a sewing assemblage. There's all kinds of fun little treasures in this box. So this right now is up in my shop, and I hope it will interest someone because it needs to be in somebody's sewing room. Now there is a little chip right here. This is super old, made in Japan. So there's that, you know, it's very well loved, but still very usable if you do slow stitching and you want that vintage little, you know, sewing basket. Now this is going to be a whole section on books because I had books. I bought so many books. I don't know what I was thinking, but I couldn't leave them. So I got Fish is Fish. I've never seen this book. It is so cute though. If you're gonna do like an ocean journal, it's 1970. Look at, it looks like it was done on textured paper and then done with a crayon, maybe chalk or chalk pastels is what I'm thinking. Oh, it's just so colorful and so fun. Loved this book. Hence why I got it. I picked up, this is by Victoria Magazine. It's Decorating with a Personal Touch. First of all, purple. The pictures in this book were amazing. This is copyright 2004, so it is 20 years old. And this, but the pictures and the settings, and if you're doing a house and home or just a cozy journal, this is perfect. The size of the cards, and then you get full-size pages. It is just amazing. Like, look at this. And then you could just write on here with a marker about your own quilt collection. You could cut these out and put your own quilt collection, you know, in that spot. I mean, there's just so much fun. It's just a beautiful, beautiful book. I got The Exciting World of Dinosaurs because, yeah, I just couldn't leave it. It's an amazing book about dinosaurs, and I got that. Benji, because who doesn't love Benji? Sweet little lovable dog, 1978. Love it. Oh, even if you do a cowboy journal, you can use these in that. We want a blue ribbon. I found the Richard Scarry Please and Thank You book because yes, please and thank you. And nobody wrote their name in it. Shocker, because most of the time people would. This is 1973. Look how cute. Another great book that you can just have fun fussy cutting out all these little images. Which is Willie? Really so very cute book. Oh my gosh, this one's so cute. 1962. I just love these. Oh my gosh, they would make such adorable journaling cards, you know, or pages in a book. Sometimes when you have a really colorful book, it's nice to add in that rest for your eye and toss in some, you know, black and white and with very little color kind of images. Very adorable, adorable book. I found this Town and Country reader. I probably used this when I was in school, 1968. Maybe not. Or maybe, yeah, it still would have been in school. This one has not even been cracked open. And to be honest, now that I'm looking at this, I think I already own this book. I love it, though. I just love it. Oh, my goodness. So pick that up. I found some Care Bear stuff. There were these Care Bear treat bags, party gift bags. I don't know what year. This came from the American Greeting Corporation. Oh, it says 2002. And you can put their little name on that. Very cute. And I found this little, the Care Bears Try Again book. And this is 1985. Very cute. I found a Train for Tommy, an easy reader. It's perfect for a boy's journal. It's a wonder book. Let's see. This is from 1962. Again, it's just a black and one color image, but the pictures in here are super cute. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I couldn't leave them. It is Snoopy. Snoopy's Book of Colors and Snoopy Books of Shapes, and I had to get them. So apparently these were made for Kohl's, and they were 2015, so not that old, but oh my goodness, come on. Look how cute. So I don't know how I'm going to use these. I may make little notebooks from the covers, put one on the front and one on the back, and just fill it with papers and just make little notebooks for myself. Oh my goodness. Look at him driving. What? I love it. I love these images. I love them. Oh my goodness, very cute. Getting ready to die bomber. So, pick those up. Baby Animal Friends by Pam Posey. Aw, this is 1993. Look at these, so adorable little illustrations. It's really, really sweet. You know, cats and horses do make great friends. I had horses growing up, and even into my older years, I had horses, and we always had lots of barn cats, and they loved hanging out and just being with the horses, and they'd get on the horses, and you know, they were always good friends. So Frosty the Snowman Christmas Storybook, 1995, but this has really sweet images. And you know what, when I look at this image of this girl looks like the same illustrator from Frosty the Snowman from when we were kids. The way they did the eyes, and the snowman doesn't look the same, but the little girl's face, the kids' faces definitely look like they were from that era of when we watched it. But Fancy Nancy Pajama Day. Who doesn't need a pajama day? This is just so adorable. It's from 2009. Loved it. Talking on their phones, playing dress up. They all have their little pretty pajamas on. Just great book from childhood. Slip Slide Kate. The reason why I got this one is because I will be able to fussy cut out. There's some images in here that I thought would make super cute. Like, you know, you could just cut them out. And I just remember when I first learned how to skate, my sisters would skate around me on the pond, put me in the middle, and just set me there. And that's how they babysat me, and my mother got me out of the house. And I have a lot of pictures of myself sitting on the middle of the pond. And anyway, and I used to go to the skating rink all the time in high school. That was our thing to do. It was an ice skating rink in the winter and a roller rink in the summer. And I lived right down the street, so I could walk there. And it was just such an amazing few years of high school way to spend the time. This one is my book of seasons, so I thought I could use this for several journals, or just a little journal in itself. Scooby-Doo, just because I am a huge Scooby-Doo fan. The Haunted Halloween Party. I bought this one. This one's 2006, but Scooby-Doo goes back to my era of watching cartoons, and I loved the mysteries and solving of the mysteries, where they would unmask them at the end and be shocked because it was somebody that they knew or someone helping them. The Butterfly Magic. Awesome photos and things to cut out. Potluck. I thought this was very interesting. Celebrate reading book, but look at these. Oh my goodness, like I need more food things. Like I have so many. Dumplings. I ate a lot of dumplings while I lived in Australia. Asian food is very predominant there. And so I ate a lot of that. Enchiladas, lasagna, just, these would make great pockets or really just fun journaling cards. So I got that. Berenstain Bears, because yes. Family Reunion. This one is the same, 2009. Just fun, colorful, great for putting signatures in. Just a colorful, eclectic journal. Just Me and My Mom. Mercer Mayer books. I did get 2 of these just because they're so just a bully. I love that it's a gator. Very interesting. I got that. And then I also found All by Myself. Just fun images, great to add color. And I found this Fisher-Price Little People activity book about ourselves by Time Life. And these just had just fun images. Probably from the 90s, it doesn't say. Oh yeah, this is 1989. The Wild Christmas Reindeer. Oh my goodness, when I opened this up, I thought, oh, this is just beautifully illustrated by Jan Brett. It's from 1990. And when I opened it, like, look at the detail, but how cute would these be to cut out and use as tags? You could just butt them up against each other and use them. Oh, you don't even have to. They're double-sided. So that's perfect. Beat It Math Drills, grades 1 through 13. This one is semi-used, but I love all the scribbling and stuff. This is from 1986. Math gives me, I get apoplectic when I see math, but anyway, I had trauma in 2nd grade, just saying. Okay, off from the books, even though I'm not done with the books. This was quite a huge book haul, I told you. But we're almost done. I found Gone with the Wind 1997. Who doesn't want some Scarlett O'Hara action? I thought these would be just so, oh my goodness. Love it. So these are pictures from the film. And I got that. Alrighty, now back to the books. Well, no, you know what? We'll take a little break from the books and we will show you some other things. Taking a break from the books, I found these little rub-off fun cards, starfish, strawberries. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. I have an idea though. Stitch and Sew Christmas Bazaar magazine. Very fun images, but I love these blue pages, the quilt pages, lots and lots of neat things. Decorative quilling. You know, paper quilling made a comeback with, this is 1973. It made a comeback when we were doing scrapbooking, but the images in here, the daisies, the fun owl, look at the owls, the birds, so it gives you patterns for casual quilling. And I used to have all that, and then my mother, I gave my quilling set to my mother because I wasn't really doing it, and it was a little too fiddly for me in my scrapbooks, so I gave all that stuff to my mother, and she used it for her in her card making. I have so much music, but I picked up this sheet music because it's not old, it's old, but not old, but because it's white, I think it's going to take dyeing perfectly, and I'm getting ready to do some colored dyeing, and I won't feel bad about pulling these pages out at all. They are, it doesn't say what year they're from, but I've got the both volumes. So these are for the flute or the piccolo, and there are no words, which I love for that too. And then I found these. This is not that old, 50 Golden Country Tree Songs. I don't know what that means, but this is from 1978. It has a nice patina, but here again is another one that I can just take apart, not feel bad, and dye with some color. Okay, I found these are they're stickers for school. So, and then they had the little gingerbread house, fun and little activities. And then I guess the teachers would, or VBS or something, would hand this out. I'm not really sure. There was these space ones, and then there were some fall. So I bought what they had. They were in a packet. I'm not really big on Halloween, but I do have some people that buy my Halloween kits and things, so I don't know. I just kind of debate the whole thing. This was there, and I just picked it up. Then I found some more stationery, some fruit, which is actual stationery. Then there's the printer stationery, which just is Christmas, little snowmen. And then there is these insects, which would be good to go with that insect book. So I'm gonna put that down with the insect book. I did find some wrapping paper because I just can't leave the wrapping paper behind. Here's some fun 80s birthday paper. I found this. Look how cute this one is with the bicycles and the little, what is that called? Scooter. Very adorable. Flowers. And then this is old but not so old. This is current. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a gift bag, but still really neat. Then there are some current ones. So probably more 90s. This would be great for an 80s journal right here. Let me see. And then there's this one. Little teddy bears. Very sweet. So I do have that. And last little haul here. I found these two Night Before Christmas storybooks. These were the same era as the other one I just showed you. Very sweet images, nice size for either a small journal or for using as journaling cards, fussy cutting the images out. Oh my goodness, this garden book, just the outside is amazing. So this is the new Illustrated Encyclopedia of Gardening. This is number 7. I didn't see the other ones. I only saw this one. These are matte pages, and the images in here are so much fun. I'm getting ready. I've got a video that's posting soon, and I will show you how I use some of these images in gardening books. So look forward to that. I did a video a while back how you can turn these into faux cigarette cards, the images. I don't know where that is in my in my stuff, but I do have something like that. Henry's Wagon. Look how cute he is. Oh my goodness. This is a Sunny book. This is from 1991, published in Germany. But I thought when I looked at the images, they just look so much older than 1990. They are just so sweet, watercolored images. Oh my goodness, I just loved this. And yes, these are you see these all over Eastern Europe. I forgot what they call them. Very, very sweet. Okay, Sid Hoff. I have a collection of Sid Hoff books because I just love Sid Hoff. I love his illustrations. They were just from my childhood, and every time I can find a Sid Hoff book, I pick it up. I love his illustrations. I love the faces. They're just quirky, fun, cute stories. And this is an I Can Read book, and this is from 1961. I found a couple of work baskets because yes, 84 and 82, who doesn't love work basket? Lots of fun images in here. I found this wonderful ways to prepare Chinese dishes. Now the reason why I got this was not for subject matter, but because it is newsprint. And look at these. Oh my goodness, it's all illustrated around the edges and fantabulous. Whole book of green pages with those illustrations. So then I found another one by that same company, Wonderful Ways to Prepare Cocktails and Mixed Drinks. I'm not too much into the subject. However, again, this is also from 1974, and it is in the color blue, same strips. You could use those as washi strips. You could color them in. I mean, I just love the blue color. It's gonna add a pop of color. I found this December 1986 Better Homes and Garden book. Not so old, but I needed some 1980s imagery, and I love, you know, some of the ads are just fun and evoking from when I was a young married. I got married in 1985, so there's that. Wilton 1993 cake decorating. Yes, yes, yes. All day long, love the Wilton cake decorating books. Colorful, great images, invoking lots and lots of fun memories of cake decorating. I made one of these Big Bird cakes for my daughter for her first birthday. It wasn't this one. I'm hoping I come across the one that actually has the one from her first birthday, which would have been like 1980. She was born in 88, so I'm hoping that I can come across it. Super fun images in that one. And last but not least, I found the Christmas with Southern Living 1982. And this has wonderful, wonderful images. If you want to bring up the nostalgia of Christmas in the 80s, this is the book for you, because it has all kinds of crafting and things that we used to do back then. I love it. It's amazing. It has Christmas card list on the back and all kinds of fun planning stuff along with the patterns. That is my haul. It was a really long haul. I hope you picked up some things to look out for. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were having a coffee while you were watching this, because I warned you it was long. Enjoy your day. Get some crafting done, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.
Preppy craft girl, living in her crafty world. She loves creating junk journals, surrounded with vintage things and wallpaper scraps, vintage magazines, and she's just giddy with glue sticks and golden scissors in her hand. But most of all, she's happy when she's crafting with her friends.